What up, guys? TV Guy 27 checking in. Guess I'm kind of checking in with a little bad news. I was supposed to be leaving for TUJ for the fall semester this year in August, middle of August. But due to some financial constraints and a family emergency, looks like I'm gonna have to change it out and defer until the spring. Now, some people that seems like a bad thing. Um, Me personally, maybe it's trying to get some of my affairs in order with as far as family, with sick family members and financial thing. If you're a TUJ student getting ready that is applying for TUJ and you're younger, it may not have any problems with you as far as like the major life things. But as far as me, I'm older, um, like 29 now, so it's a different thing. Um, I've gotten in. There's a lot of things that's happened, like in the past, decisions I made to help family that kind of came back and bite you in the rear end. I can't, so it's caught up with me as far as financially. So those bailout things that help with uh, getting the money for TUJ. So if you're applying for TUJ, one thing you have to keep in mind is that one, you have to pay for your advance payment. It's not like it's the smallest thing in the world either for your CO, your certificate of eligibility for your visa and your advance payment. It's roughly like for one semester, it's like about $19,000 is the first semester's fee payout. And with financial aid covers it breaks down into two blocks. So it's two blocks for the semester. So it's 70. I think it's anywhere from 5 to 7,000 in the first half of semester or the first semester, and 5 to 7,000 the second semester. So keep in mind that's $10,000 to $14,000 right there. But there's also that additional money, for the dorms and stuff like that, that helps you get up to 19,000. Now, I've never been to a college before where it's $19,000 for a semester, so it's a new thing to me, and it's gotten a little frustrating. But like I said, uh, it works out for the best because I can apply for scholarships for next semester, for the spring semester. If you kind of get what I'm saying, so I can collect things like you know recommendations, stuff like that from people to help me get ready for trying to get to TJ, and hopefully I can get a scholarship because as of right now at the school I'm at now, I'm in summer semester, and then if I get a scholarship to help pay for TUJ, I finish my last semester at the college I'm at now, and that'll assign me an associate's degree for general studies, which I'll just take with me to TUJ. The thing about TUJ is that they're on a uh, half yearly semester plan compared to like most colleges, like community colleges stuff that are on quarters. So my quarter credits equal up to a associate's degree, and they go to places like Portland State, University of Oregon, Oregon State, Washington, stuff schools around in my area, and they go on the quarter system too, so they accept every credit. Now with TUJ, it's broken down a little bit more, so the equivalent of the credits I have makes me a freshman. And I was supposed to technically be a sophomore going into junior status, maybe other schools. So I'm trying to do things like that and fix it as far as I go. And, that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to figure it out. So as far as things go, um, I'm trying to see if I can get things figured out. So that's where it is right now. Um, I'm gearing up things. It's like for this semester is working, doing stuff like that, and trying to you know do get stuff ready for TUJ. I'm trying to get my I'm working and focusing on school, and I'm trying to get that stuff worked out. So don't worry about it. I'm trying to get it done, and I'm trying to get my everything in order. So we'll go away from that. And so, like I said, keep subscribing. Like I said, you need information for TVJ. I have a lot of it now that I know and what I need to fix and stuff like that. So, if you got questions like that, send me a message. Things like that. I'm trying to. The other things is like gearing up for Japan. Like I said, it's a whole different experience. Like I said, I've been in Germany and Europe, travel all around like that, and they say it has nothing on Japan. So I'm trying to gear up for that. So I have a lot of time to do a little bit more research and pretty good. I got pretty cool teachers and instructors that help me with the Japanese program and getting ready for going to a 4-year major college, stuff like that. So, it's going to be a longer process compared to some of the other people out there. So you got to look at their videos and maybe subscribe when they get there. Because they're going to get there in August. So you have, I'll post them on my page somewhere. You got I Tokyo Rob. You have Chibi Monster. She's going to be popping up on pretty soon. And there's a whole group of others that are going to pop up blogging for TUJ before I get there. So you might want to look into that. I think the only other thing is to try to do it in the perspective of me, being African American and older, moving over and adjusting to the lifestyle there. Because like I said, I'm coming from, the military in Portland and, established, but also in the light of, having weird things pop up wrong, not understanding credit. That's another subject I got to get into on future webcast things. Not understanding credit when you're a teenager. Now, some people have families that want to get more comfortable. So I can talk about this a little. Some people got families that will explain to them about credit. When I was 10 to 18, 19, 20, no clue about what credit was. Didn't know how bad it was going to affect you, how things like that. It's going to bite you in the behind years to come. So, family member come and say, let me use your credit or your name to get something like cable or an apartment or a cell phone or a car. And you don't know these things when you're, 16, 17, 18, 19. You're just like, oh, go ahead. It's not going to affect me anyway. I'm going to tell you right now it does. Because me being 29 years old, it affected me. I couldn't get the loan for college, and I didn't know that it was going to be that bad, because, I didn't know it was going to be this much money, first off, but I didn't think I was going to be denied that bad for loans, and then seeing your credit score for the first time and thinking, it's supposed to be higher than that, and not knowing, so that's another thing. Just stuff comes back, so if you using credit and get credit cards, stuff like that, keep that in mind if you're 18 to 25, because it's going to catch up to you when you want to have a family, have a kid, stuff like that. It affects you. Obligations catch up with you. Like I said, I'm the oldest male in a household that's almost all women, and I'm the one that's in college. I'm the one that joined the military. So it's a lot of people that kind of ask for help, and I can't say no to my family. It's my family, So, dishing out money to help for something like someone being sick is not a big deal. But like I said, stuff like this is holding me back for 6 more months, So, like I said, I'm going to be working on getting ready for, doing this. So I'm trying to figure this out. But I'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'll keep filling people in. It's only July, so August, September, October, November, December. It's not that far away. We're going to be going into the fall pretty soon, so it's just a big adjustment to waiting back into that waiting period. So we'll see how it goes. People's pages that you need to look into if you're interested in Japan. You want to see how people live their lives, especially like if you are looking at my site and you're like African American and you're younger. There's people on my site, GS350JPN, I'll post on there as well, and Rhymingaijin. These two guys that are in Japan right now. I think another guy is Cheta. He's a beat maker, producer that's over there, and he's doing big things over there. These are guys you need if you want to have somebody that you can say, you mentor or say, hey, I want to be like that guy. These are guys you can look into. I don't know if I fit that role as a mentor yet. But I can give a lot of information. Like I said, you get to know a lot of people on YouTube. So trying to talk to people as far as like get them on the right path. There's some people that have popped up that are interested in TUJ and from the perspective of where I'm sitting, because they're sitting in the same spot, and hopefully I correspond with them more often. And you guys know who you are. I'll send messages out as well. Watch the video. You'll probably get them pretty soon too. Just ask questions, network. Everybody's on here happy to help. People's helped me as I'm preparing for TUJ and stuff like that. So we'll see. Like I said, it's a lot of work, but from what I hear from it, it's worth it. Now I could stay in my state college and graduate in a year and a half, but it's just that getting out and that opportunity to do something that a lot of people can say they can't do. It's kind of the motivating factor. So like I said, it's your choice. If you're gonna go to 4-year college, man, get to the 4-year college, do your thing, get to Japan. But there's other places too, Korea, Europe. Korea I've heard is pretty good too. South Korea, Seoul. There's some good places there. But if your mind's set on Tokyo, like I said, research. I researched, and my research only got me so far. And the consequences of doing things and trying to catch up and hoping things work out, and just keeping your fingers crossed doesn't work. You have to get out and do that work. So I have 5 to 6 months worth of preparation now, because I kind of rushed into it and jumped into it and didn't expect it to catch up with me like that. So you can't do that. So just think about it that way. Doing a lot of stuff here in Portland, it's kind of hard because it's not a big general population African Americans, and the general population African Americans have been kind of pushed down so much. It's just kind of a sketchy place. Trying to talk to people. You go to your community, or certain kids are like, oh, that's cool, that's awesome. I want to do something like that. And there's some that's like, yeah, whatever, man. That's BS. I want to hit the block, stuff like that. This is back home. Wherever you're at too. If you're in a spot and they're saying you don't have to. You can rep your block. You can rep your hood in Japan or in Germany or serving your country. You don't have to do this type of thing and hit the gangs. There's so many. There's kids out here just getting wiped out here, and they've never even got started. So think about it that way. Because it took me 10 years, 11 years before I decided, hey, I'm gonna go get my degree. And that's way too long. Because I was shooting the shit and stuff with, between the military, where I should have been in school in the military, and while I was serving my country, I should have probably hit the books and went to school, but I got caught up in the lifestyle of wanting to be, the top man and partying all the time, stuff like that. So some things that I regret, there's apologies that needed to go out to people like that, but keep pushing on, motivate yourself. I motivated myself to get back into school, and shoot, if I would have told you in 2 years, a year and a half of doing college that I would be getting ready to get a degree, even if it's an associate's degree, working on my, bachelor's degree, or maybe a master's degree 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that. I've been like, yeah, whatever, college, right? But if I told you now that I'm prepping for finals and studying and doing homework and typing reports now, and getting my math game back on, it's kind of crazy. But keep pushing. Don't quit. I did for a while, and now I'm back on it, and I'm trying to do my thing, especially in the eyes of my son, and letting him see that people can do it, especially men and stuff like that. So keep pushing on. To the other YouTube bloggers in Japan, because I know I'm going to send this video to a lot of people, show the video, because there's people back here in the States that are clamoring to get into shoes like you, and they have to do it their way, or and show some love, put it out there, tell them, watch this video, give a shout out. But there's a lot of YouTube bloggers that will keep it low key and say, this is my